All right. Satisfactory. So, I've been doing a bunch of videos on some factory tours and stuff like that, and then demoing my blueprints. So check those out if you're watching. They're a lot of fun to make, and just yeah, really enjoying that. But I'm getting back into gameplay. This is my second video since I've upgraded the system and really got back to work on stuff, and I'm just really getting a feel for how this is all gonna work for me. So I've been playing a little bit and I got some stuff done and more stuff to do, of course. But I've got this smart plating and automated wiring done, and I spent some time playing with tractors and truck stations to get that running. So I do need to decorate this whole thing. I'm not really gonna go too crazy with it, just because it'll be pretty similar to what's over here. So I'm not really gonna go through that, but I wanted to show what I did in my tractors and trucks. And I got a tractor coming in here already, and I've got two truck stations. I've got one that's bringing cable in, and then one that's bringing the automated wiring and smart plating out. Right out here. And made a little mini conveyor lift right here to do this. It's kind of not really loving how the logistics looks here with having two things coming into one truck station, but it works. It's functional, and I'm sure I'll be changing it later. Maybe have one come off this way and one go out that way or something. I don't know. So yeah, this has all my cable coming in, and this has all of my parts going out. So I'm only doing like 10 items per minute going out because I'm not really making a whole lot. And then I redid my tractor path and hid that so it's not in the way. Still cleaning up some stuff through here. I forgot how these colors are made. I have to figure that out. I wanted to have these to be like all this concrete look, so I changed those back, but then that changes the concrete color, and it would change everything off of that if I did the concrete swatch. So I'll figure that out. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But back here in my central conveyor area, I've got two other truck stations. One lets wire cable come out. The other one has all my parts coming in, the smart plating and the automated wiring. And that just feeds through a smart splitter, since this is a little mini sushi belt. That just feeds my smart plating out the left and automated wiring out towards front, and it feeds into my main conveyor bus here. And I want to do some more stuff like this. I think that it adds a lot of depth to a build and just liveliness of these tractors running around. And for that capacity of what I'm doing, one tractor is plenty enough. It's basically like my smart plating automated wiring tractor. I did notice that, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do anything about it, but I have one extra thing here, one extra space for a conveyor, and it would really make that look a lot better. So I don't know. I've got more stuff that I can do in here. I've got like this walkway going up through here, and maybe need to put some lighting in here or something like that. But I have one extra part that I can make over in this area. And I thought I was full, but I guess I was wrong. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. So while I figure out all of that, I'm going to make my phase 3 part. So I'm think I'm making everything for phase 2. I don't remember every single part that I needed for phase 2. So I know I need phase 3 parts like modular engines, adaptive control units, and other stuff I think that I'm already making. So I'm just been kind of busy decorating some of this. Got some space down here that I can do some stuff with. I don't know what I'll do in here, but at least it looks better than just having a bit just being like a bridge up in the air. And also closing off this section down here, and then I've got some secret extra space down here I could do something with. I don't know. But at least from up here, it's coming along, looking like a terraformed area. So what I want to do is go over to my central storage area. Let's walk on top of this walk, because why not? So I'm cleaning up some of this stuff where I was having factory cars just drive around. So I'm using that space down there for the truck stop. And I'm going to continue with cleaning up stuff. I removed this little area that I had in here. That was for Fixmas stuff. And then it turned into a place for the MAM. And I'm not doing that anymore. That's all basically in my central storage area here, with kind of like my main area in here. And then I had a bunch of Fixmas stuff down here that I've removed. So I have a miner that I need to put back into. But what I want to do, and I think long-term planning for going out into the world, is to do more modular style factories, either with the Mark 1 or the Mark 2 blueprinter. And like I did for my motor and rotor and stator factories that are way past steel over there. And then have blueprints that would just be a building I could plop down and have it be more modular, so I can make whatever. I can make my rods, my plates, whatever. Have a smelter building. I also want to look at some more pure recipes too, so water type stuff. I've seen a really cool design I liked for a coal power plant that I kind of want to try something like that too. So I might redo my entire coal plant. But so what I want to do now is, with that in mind, is make a modular manufacturing style building that I can put like one out here and one out here, 2 or 3 or 4 out over here on the side of storage. And then I want to use tractors to make my phase 3 space elevator parts. And that's going to bring, hard drive is done, bring material out of my central storage here. And I'll have like a truck station here, I think, and a truck station over here. And I'll have to redo some of these conveyor belts and figure out how to clip stuff from the truck station into different places so they don't show up into here. Just things like that. So yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. I've already looked a little bit at this and I can do it. Like over here, I put a conveyor lift going down, and that's going down from the side of here, and it just is taking some of the whatever I'm storing in these out into here. I still have my other half up here, which is similar to what I'm doing for my dimensional depots up top. But this would allow me to take stuff out. It does block the door in the long run. I'll play around with it here to see if I can get this any closer, but at least I can get stuff down. And then just whatever I'm taking out of there, then I can either bring it into maybe this area and have a truck stop in here and then not have a truck in here, or take it down and across over into this little aisleway here and have a few different things that can come out, right? So I could have those, I could just configure it as needed. It would come out over here and then run down this to the truck stop over that way. Something like that. I think that's what I want to do. And I can do that on the other side too. It's just a little more crowded over there since everything is coming in from this side. But I can still bring parts out and over and then down and then across. And have like two things going this way on this side. And I could have, let's see if I have like a stack conveyor. I could have, let's see, what could I have actually? Yeah, I could have two things going underneath here if I needed to, if I needed to tie something from over there and bring it over that way. And then just make it more configured as needed, which I think that would be pretty nice. And then I'll have like a little truck stop on each side of these. I think I want to keep it all on this end because I don't really have manufacturers out over that way. So that's the plan. First thing I want to do is make a little manufacturer, and I think I can do that with a Mark 1. I think I can only do one, but I'll see what I can squeeze into it. If I could do two, that would be cool. They're just space elevator parts, so they can sit and run for a long time. I mean, I could have had parts being made for Phase 3. Phase 4, I have a lot of discovery of things yet to do. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could move stuff out over this way too. And then I wanted to keep this like my nature area and make this more of a walkway kind of thing. And an entryway. I could have trucks running out from here and running down that way. So I could do truck stop over on this side. And I think it just would add a lot of liveliness. I'm not really concerned about the time it takes to make all of these parts. I just want it to look, I'm all about the design. All right, so let's go to R&D and we'll see what I can come up with. And yeah, I think I am going to do that. I'm going to put some truck stations over here too. Let me take a quick look. That's my one of my entrances, my main entrance up there for people walking into central storage. And this is like a nice thick wall. I could put even like back in here a truck stop and have a tractor come around and drive through here and drive down that way, and then go out here and go that way, or I could have it go that way. I think there's a lot of pretty cool stuff that I could do with tractors. So let's see what that's going to turn into. This is going to be another big project, but I think it's going to add a lot. I really like, where did the tractor go? Oh, it's over that way. I like that tractor setup. That was pretty neat. And I've got the pathing figured out pretty well too. That was interesting. Anyway, all right. And yeah, I didn't update this R&D in my videos. It's in another save that I'm using for like demoing stuff and making blueprints. So I'll probably change that at some point. My lighting control is still down in there. All right, so let's see what we can do. So I do just a regular old 1 meter foundation on the bottom. Wait, what did I do? No. And I haven't even, I mean, I made manufacturers, but they were just, that was a long time ago. And that was just for having, just to make parts. It was it was getting pretty disorganized. So if I modularize this, I think it'll be a lot better. And I got packagers. I was using this too. I mean, I'm using this over at my fuel power plant. And yeah, that's making fuel, and still been diligently bringing me plastic and rubber and fuel with the refineries and packagers. No blueprints for those, I don't think. Do I have blueprints for those? Why is this all messed up? Let's fix this. I'm trying to keep all of my more released blueprints in here, and I still have my working ones over here. Constructors, smelters, storage. Yeah, these are pretty. That was next level stuff for me. Yeah, I don't have any blueprints made for my oil stuff. All right. Let's see. What does a manufacturer take? So, discovery here. I think I can just do one. Really, let me just some elevation. I still, even though I still use these catwalks for everything, get some elevation because, ooh, I probably could. Because yeah, I don't have the hover pack yet. Alright, so I'm pretty close to the middle there. I think I could only really do one. Big machines. I kind of just want to plop it down. I'm also experimenting with having something like a stackable situation, so no roof on this maybe, so another blueprint that would show that would be the roof for a building. I don't know if I want to do like a full 4x4 with this or try to compress it some. Yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what I want to do with this yet, but I know where I was gonna go with this. I was gonna do side by side, and I would have a manufacturer, and then down the middle I would have 4 lines that would feed in stuff, and then a 5th line that would bring the material back, kind of like I did for my hanging assemblers, kind of like that. So I just want to make sure I have enough room. Can I go over one more? Pretty tight. I think I'm gonna go right to here, or to here, right to the edge of this, and I'll still make this a 3x4. I wonder if I could do a 3x3 just to keep it a little bit tighter. I think I could do that. So let's just reset, because I don't think I'm running no mods, totally vanilla. And yeah, just keeping it pure to that. I do want to play with mods. I think that would be cool, but I'm afraid I wouldn't go back. Infinite nudge, infinite zoop, even the X and Y zoop, that kind of thing. I think I like that, just as a footprint for it. Let's see what we can do. Then what I'll end up doing is making another blueprint in the middle. That'll be for logistics. I might put those back in just to see. Alright, what color should I go for? I haven't... Ooh, this is like a mint cookie. Green and brown. I mean, color's pretty cool. So, alright. Fine. Now, bring this here right along the edge. I kind of just want to make these holes look decent in here. About up to here. And then my plan is to use lifts. So I would take I would put a splitter on these going down, and then have a lift that would deliver parts into it. And then this one would be, I don't know if I want this on the bottom, and then have that be a sushi belt. Since I'm only making, with manufacturers, I'm not planning on making a whole ton. And then this style would just be that sushi belt style. Yeah, something pretty simple. Then I could just stack these together, or run them together. I don't think I'm going to stack them vertically. I haven't had the need to do a big vertical build yet. But I think that's pretty cool. And then on the outside, I mean, what I could do for this whole thing is move it all in, and I can make a nice big foundation on the outside. That's what I'm going to do. So let me just save this so I don't have to redo it. Space elevator parts. This is gonna be. I'm gonna do mirrored. I think I'm gonna do mirrored. I don't think it matters. I don't think it'd be kind of neat to do mirrored. Whatever. Space elevator parts manufacturer. Space elevator parts. I'm just gonna call it. Not worried about any of that right now, because I'm going to clear this, and then I'm going to load the blueprint into here. And then I want to bring this all the way out. That I might just center this. To make sure I have room. And then back here I'm going to make a full foundation wide, and so I can give some depth to an outside of a building. I want to make something a little bit thicker. Yeah. And I've seen this work, so I'm confident I don't need to necessarily try something here. In and out, and then, yeah. I'll make the conveyor part next and try it all out. But I just wanted to change the position of this one. Overwrite it. And I'll organize it all later. I could do other stuff, maybe like some catwalks in here, some more of that decorating type stuff. But right now I'm really just going for functionality. So I also want to figure out what to do with wiring. I think what I'm gonna do is have that wire, the cable, come off of here and go into the logistics. So I might even, because this is pretty high, I might even just for my logistics side, make that up higher and then have a painted beam across the top that would supply power to either side. And then theoretically, I could expand this out pretty far. I mean, you don't make really crazy amounts of stuff. I gotta make these two. I have to do computer stuff too. I have to make heavy modular frames. I'm not doing that. Maybe I'll make that, because that's all back by my other space elevator parts, the smart plating and stuff. Maybe I'll make that over there, and this will be the test for that, and then I'll have one part that can go back towards my that'll be the part that I'm missing. Oh, also, yeah, so this is all that I have here that I've unlocked yet. So you're not making a ton. I don't want to click on it because I can't click out of it. And I want this to be adaptable. My other thought is too, if I'm bringing in like 8 different things, you know, like this requires 3 things, right? The motors, rubber, and smart plating. This requires all different things too. Computers, they all require different things. But I can have this be a whole sushi belt of stuff going out, and then I could even have like 4 lines coming in and have it be sushi'd, and then use smart splitters to feed each one of these manufacturers, and then even have just one line coming down and have smart splitters for whatever I'm delivering. It'll be a pretty low capacity thing. And then I would also have to have that come off the end and come back. I'm going to try that. I think that would be, oh man, that would be so weird. That'd be such a cool thing. But see, I can be flexible if I just make it like this. So thinking out loud for all of this stuff. But yeah. Okay. Good base, good start. Lots of planning to be done for this. I think I've got a pretty good idea for this part right here. Now, let's see. All right, I want to add some things at the end. So let's just go ahead and do that. Get it to snap right. Just some design considerations. Yeah, I've seen some mine are pretty plain designs compared to what I've seen lately. So I want to do like a wall. Like I have a slat wall. Something like this that I've already made. And have that be like here. Oops. Okay, like that. And do 4-meter foundation. Actually, I'm gonna do a half. So if I do half here and half here, then I'll have another half that would meet up right there. Let's try it. This is a full width wall. It's too high. I think this will add a lot of depth into this. The other thing I made too was a lit wall, like these window walls here that go up. I can embed that inside of the slat, or I could put that here. That would be kind of neat. All right, let's see. What if I did green, blue, and I just made some. I have like that. I have that weird green color. I haven't used green. Ooh, what's this? What did I make with this here? What is this? Wall window with green stripe. But what? Why is there? I don't know what that is. It should be like that. Should be like that. So I do just to give some depth with it. Maybe I can do an angle going in. An angle going in. There's some other parts I think I need to unlock too. Like some round parts. Rounded type things. Let's see what we got. Okay, I'm gonna go unlock that stuff. Actually, I just need to put awesome shot in here. Colors. I probably should fix these colors. Alright. So, oh, I have no coupons yet. But I think there's like some foundations I haven't gotten this double ramp set, which I and this one, quarter pipe extensions. I want to do some rounded stuff like that. And I think I have that. I was talking about that in my coal plant where I wanted to do that inner corner extension look. All right. Okay. Let's just temporarily, not that one. Put this down. Doesn't matter. Just so I can grab my coupons. Run power to it. 97 coupons, sure. And what I think I want to do is do some rounded stuff in here. I think that would look cool. All right, so I'm gonna buy that. I need to buy that. What else do I need to buy? I think I've got all this. Yeah, I still need to make crystal oscillators. And Mark II, ooh, that's kind of neat. I haven't anything with hypertubes. I haven't even bought the boombox. Be interesting. I think these would be cool. Just put in for some decoration, but haven't gotten there yet. Architecture. What do I might want here? Construction fence. All right, I might as well buy the coffee cup. Okay. All right, I don't need to buy parts. All right. What did I get?
Official Fix-It coffee cup unlocked. Do not purchase unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups. They have been known to explode and attract wasps. Unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups lower your attractiveness to your preferred gender and/or your sense of well-being if you have no gender attraction or preference. Official Fix-It products can be licensed for your use from official Awesome Shop installations only. Come to the best shop on the planet for the best deals on all official Fix-It supplies, guaranteed.
Well, I will put that back into my storage. Eventually. I suppose I should also go ahead and grab some more fuel. Alright, so I think I'm going to do like those inset ones, right? These double ramps. Oh, I should have bought those forever ago. These ones. So I think if I do this, that'll give some cool depth to this whole thing. And same thing over here. I probably could just remove this last little wall just to keep equipping down. I don't know. Do I want to keep that? Sometimes I wish there was. Yeah, I do want to keep that. Sometimes I wish there was an undo button too. You like do one little thing. Alright, I'm gonna keep that in there, and I mean, the Z fighting's not bad for that. And I think if I put two of these together, that'll look neat on the outside, and then have like this windowed kind of area to look into here. The manufacturer with the lighting. I'll have some lighting on the inside of this, and that would shine through this as you walk by too. A slat wall kind of thing. And I think I'm gonna have to go up one higher. I think I want to just do one. I don't think I want to do two. I just want one of you. And I'll have to remove the other section of this, no big deal. So get off a blueprint. I'm gonna filter so I don't remove stuff in my R&D area. That looks pretty neat, I think. I'll probably have a catwalk walking back behind this one. Yeah, I like that. And then I was thinking I could do a concrete pillar going up in the middle. Alright, I'm just staying down here then, fine. Would be... I think I can do this. I think I'm gonna go here. Then I'm just gonna do the one. And that'll give it some depth into it. When I connect to the other one, that one will be there, and I'll just have to put one on the end for it. Maybe I can make this like a carbon steel finish. This is going to end up giving me that dividing. I can put a beam on a painted beam on the end of it. That's all of them. Maybe I'll do a metal beam. I haven't really used these. I don't really need the... That looks like... It's pretty cool. What if I went the other way? Okay. Oh, yeah. Thought I was off by one. Do I like it thinner? I like that way better. Come on now. Okay. Still pretty flat, I'd say. You know, I'm not really going to worry about in my builds about having duplicates, really. Just the outside wall. I could probably clip in like a street light back behind this and have that lit up a little bit more. Maybe I'll do that. I think it might be pretty tight. Come out into here, but I got that lighting. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'll do this instead here. Block that off. And I'll figure out... Why am I moving? Figure out colors later. For that, I just like to have that dark. It gives a good depth. And this maybe I'll do like a white, super white or something with that one. And I could always add some more light strips onto here too, or some panels or something. I do want to try, I got these curves. I want to try something with angles too. And I wanted to try a cool thing for the roof here too. Alright, so now this is super thick in here. So let's do some angles on top. 1 meter. Straight across. Maybe that. I like my R&D area, but sometimes it's kind of dark. Connector, I guess. Corners. And I wonder, can I do a color with these? I don't think it really does anything with the metal. Yeah. I suppose I should put that on the bottom here too. And that could clip into the ground, but that's okay. I think that would be okay. Now I've got this start for a roof. Need to go up and over top of that. But I think I want to also go down into the corners too. So I'll do like a 2 meter. And I wonder if I should have that come out this way. It's not so flat, you know? Let's see. Except it's not gonna like it. Oh, really? You're gonna let me do that? What in the world? That's like way over top of the blueprint. That's very interesting. Okay. I could put a light, embed a light into here. Wow, I can do that. Alright, we're gonna go with it. See what this looks like. What about like an up corner? How about these? Once I tie them together, this an up corner, inverted. It's 2. I'm coming down. I think I want to go just a regular inverted ramp. I can't believe I can actually do this. And I'll do another foundation here, and it's gonna just all click together. So it's kind of like a ramp kind of thingy. Then it goes to this column, but it comes out, and it's gonna go all the way across like that to accentuate this little window wall here that'll have some light behind it. Slat wall, I call it. Okay. Now I'm up high enough to go over top of this. So with that, I'm gonna try. Let me just do plain old foundation, and probably like a inverted. Okay, we're just gonna do that. Inverted ramp 2 here. Interesting. I could put a light, a wall light right into this. Even have it embed a little bit into there. I want one more of you. Ooh, you are gonna through. That might be okay. I could take that out, angle it over, and then go over some, I think. Just this side wall. That gives some pretty good depth to it. I don't know if how crazy I always am about having these overhangs here. Yeah, I'm sliding on this one too. It's weird. Huh. Okay. Then if I do put a light in there, I'm going to want to embed the power down underneath here. And then I might just run this power over to here then too. But I'm liking how this is looking. Now I want to do like an industrial fan on top of each one of these. Let's see if I can come up with a design for that. So we're just going to do this for now. That for now. Flat. I am going to put one on top eventually. So give this some more depth. And I kind of want to do this with my... Oh, look, it is embedded into it, but not too worried about it. I kind of want to do this with my full power plant too. All right, so I think what I can do is use a glass frame foundation. Just one. And I turn it. I think I want to turn it that far though. I don't know how I'm going to be able to snap this in, I guess. Like, can I do these on top of each other? Oh, I can. So my thought is that this curve, right, this bend looks like a fan. I don't know if this is the right way to do it. Having glass on there. Let me try it with, if I do it with a floor foundation, frame floor, then I can, yeah, that's got a cool thing in the middle too. And I could do something like that instead. Just to line up. I remember where I saw it was someone's video. Okay. Okay, there we go. I mean, I could just have it two together like that. Looks like a fan. This is definitely not the same level. Kind of want to make this as a blueprint, to be honest, and then have it be like a 3x3. Let's save this and see if I can make this into a blueprint. Two-meter foundation, I think. Can I do it as a 1 meter? I think I want 2 meter. Okay. I don't know if it really matters. Or I guess 2 meter would have been fine, or 1 meter would have been fine. I do that same thing and just bed these into each other. Yep. Now these are going to clip like that because this is a little bit higher. So I'm close. I want to go down one, I think, from this. Just go back up here and I'm going to zoom or do a vertical of 2. Wait. Alright. That way it's going to be underneath a 2 meter. Do a vertical 2 with that one. To the top one. Like that. Okay. Now, what if I did? Because it's not very circular looking, so I thought maybe I did something like this. But what if I did a concrete pillar? Is there a way I could get this to snap on the side? Go along this. That. Below the thing. What about a beam? I'm gonna go to like here. Go to like here. I think I want to stay in diagonal. Maybe even freeform, because I think I'm too long there. I'm gonna try this. See, I don't know if this is gonna work well. Like here, here, here. So it goes in like a circular kind of thing. The centerpiece looks cool. Getting a little bit of a block here. Something like this. Now that looks like a fan kind of thing. Right now, can I get this to snap better? The beam, maybe? Okay, so they do freeform. It's not snapping exactly where I want it. What about this? That's not gonna work. I kind of want an edge to go around this. I probably need to put like a concrete pillar in vertically. Barrier. Look, that's not gonna look right. Actually, what does this look like? The outsides look kind of strange. I like the inside. Can I make this look any better with something? Beam, perhaps, maybe? I'm trying beams, but they're not really working for me today. Huh. These are all different sizes. I kind of like that. Maybe I'd do a half foundation around this. And that beds in and makes it look deeper. Right. Don't know how it's gonna fit with the outside though. What else we got here? Could I do a roof going up to it? That's interesting. Is it going to embed in enough to... Huh. Also bring this whole thing down so that this goes right to the top and you don't really see that because this looks kind of worse. Other ones. Like outer corner. But I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, I like this. Simple. Gives some depth to the roof, which I was trying to find with my coal plant. This is a pretty cool little feature, I think. Other things, maybe like I don't know, like a window, like a air conditioning unit on top, something like that. But I don't know if I want this to be. I want this to go down one more. Figured out the. Or do that at the end. All right, so let me see. Can I go down one more? Gonna let me snap anywhere. I can do vertical, I suppose. Right now, down kind of far. Could always put column in and yeah, actually that looks good. Okay. mean, you can still see these things coming through, but it gives depth into it. I think I'm going to go with this one. I like it. Okay. This is snapped correctly. Might have to do here. I did this one, didn't I? So yeah, some blue printing playing around here. Just some design considerations, ideas that come in just to make depth. And overall, I like to build around my machines and stuff too. So more so than I like building around my like building inside of the building a building and then building inside of that. Let's see how this looks on top. I could add some more depth, I suppose, like with stuff going through, but this is just a very basic added feature, I think. Oops, I don't want that. Have caps lock on apparently. Fan. Alright, so let's load Space Elevator Parts 1. See how it's starting to do it there. I think I did have a 1 meter, but that's okay. Might end up changing this then to 2 meter. They're inverted ramps. Alright, and then I can probably snap it right into there. Let's see. Blueprints. Undefined. Roof fan. And that looks pretty neat. I'm lower now into this thing here too. And it'd be cool too with like a smelter or something that produces smoke that this comes out of. And I have to remember how to do those. Got these big ones. Big pillars like this. Have one come up and over. Top like that. Something. And I think a light, seeing like the light will come through very interestingly like that. I'm sure there's a lot more I can do with it, but for now, I think that's what I like. I don't know, I might make them one taller just so that this light doesn't look weird coming through the ceiling like that. But, and I'm over half from here too, so I'll have to make another, so I have a chance to make a 2 wide roof going down the line here too. I might go one taller and then just not do anything with these. I don't know, but that's a cool little feature. All right, till next time, see you later.